Good morning. It's my first time being slightly late to a stream. I had a couple things to figure out in OBS, but I'm ready now. We're going to finish this today. Because it's 10 a.m. here, so I guess there's gonna be lunch break at some point. So if I can't finish it before the lunch break for some reason, I'll still post the finished result on Twitter, but I think like 2 hours, 2 hours and a half is more than enough for what we have left to do. It's just like rendering at this point, and then maybe like tweaking the line art a little bit. I want her to be slightly like pink toned because I think she really is in the game. It's a bit much. Sure, let's go with this. She's very, very pale. I think I went with the in-game colors. I forgot. It's been a little bit since we worked on this because I've been on my trip. But yeah, I'm just gonna start laying down the colors, and also I think the light's gonna come from here-ish. Just as a reference before I start doing anything. So, wondering if I maybe had it coming down here originally because of the nose thing. Maybe let's try that instead. Oh, I drew on the wrong spot anyway. Wrong layer. Release the clipping mask. And just clean it up like this. Okay, so it's coming from down here, so for sure this would be hidden because there's the fur thing. But then I think this might have more of a highlight actually. And then this part's gonna be pretty dark. Maybe this a little bit. Skin and hair is usually what takes the longest, and then everything else we can wing pretty fast, I think. Okay. No, not like that. And then her hooded eyes. I kind of just decided if you had that. Okay, I think she's not wearing gloves. Nope. No, this would get light and this wouldn't. Yeah, makes sense. I probably will end up doing like 2 different shades for her skin tone. We'll see. So at first I'm just blocking out the lights like this. This would be mostly hidden. And then this would be also slightly hidden like this. So I use this square brush for most of it. I don't know if it makes sense, but it's fun to me. Shoes maybe slightly like this. And then this would be like fully hidden from the light. Yeah, I just need to not forget the top here. So behind the collarbones, I think would be all hidden from the light. And then maybe, yeah, for sure, her dress like this, and then the rose. Not too much of this, and then maybe like this. And this is also like basically hidden, I think. Oh, that's a lot. Feels a bit heavy. We'll come back to this. I'm just laying out the blocks right now, and then we'll smooth things out and shape things up, and then we'll add some other lighting source. I guess the hair would kind of block this. Sure. Oh! I guess it's missing some color here. Oops. Oh, good. This doesn't feel right. Okay. Wait. Her butt also. Okay. So once I roughly blocked out where light would be, then I will go and use the smudge button. So the rule is basically the closer to, well, this is, you don't have to do this, but like the way I do it is the closer the object making the shadow, like the shape making the shadow is to your skin or whatever object underneath is getting a shadow, the closer it is, the more the shadow would be very, why am I forgetting this word? Like very solid, very sharp, and then it gets kind of blurry as it gets farther away. So like since the rose is pretty close to her skin here, I probably would mostly leave it like that. But then this isn't really a shadow, it's more like just a curve of her body. So this would be like very blurry, if that makes sense. And then this, I also like to smudge. This, I like to smudge. It already feels better to me, so now what I do is I'll grab a very harsh color and then I will outline some of the edges of the shadow. Oops. color it. And then I'll use layer mode, usually add. Just to add some dimensions to the shadow. Usually the sides, like the outsides of your shadow are slightly more saturated, so that's what it's doing for me. I don't think red's really working for us because it's not making much of a difference. Maybe more of a yellowy tone, or maybe we lean into the purple because that's what her outfit's gonna be. Actually, I'm gonna go more yellow, and then the reflection from her clothes can be more purpley. So that's one thing. Another thing I like to do is consider what's around the shadow. So here, her hair would be kind of bouncing off these shadows. So it would affect the color just slightly. I don't want to go too much because this is, yeah, maybe this. Because these are very light, because she's very light skinned. Is she this light skin? Yeah. Oh. So hair, and then maybe the sleeves. No more pink. Would have an effect here. Yes. And obviously her skirt. Oh, I keep merging the wrong one. And then sometimes I like to make the shadows more faint if they're too big. I think it makes the artwork a bit softer. Okay, so that's first layer of shading for her skin. I think we need to go a bit darker. Just in some areas, not everywhere. So maybe here. So sorry if this is kind of a quiet stream. I really want to be able to stream in the morning, but oh, I don't like how dark it is here, even without the added shadow. I'll have to rework it. Yeah, it's way too much. Don't like that. I missed so many spots with the earlier fill. I guess we were kind of in a hurry, but still. Oy. I think maybe it's a little too pink. Okay, let me bring back some light to some of these areas. It feels a little too much. What's the... Oh, yes. This place I thought looked kind of odd. Because I think this would still be hit by light a little bit. Am I forgetting something? No, something I like to do, and in this case I think I'll probably reuse the blue. Sometimes I do blue, sometimes I do more pink. Depends on like the rest of the composition. But if it's an area that's like not getting touched by light at all, so it's kind of just like light bouncing off other stuff. This looks weird, but it will make sense. Well, I don't know if it makes sense. It looks good though. It'll make sense eventually. Maybe it's a little too dark. Yeah, I like to make it just like a bit more flat and a different color. I'm not sure if it works super well in this case. Let's go with this. And then she needs some blush. I think we'll go very pink. Like, seems very extreme, but we can fade it, don't worry. And then, did you know, this is something, I guess I know more from makeup than from experimenting with art, but where you put your blush can really change the way your face looks and like how you're perceived. So that's why when people are like cross-dressing, for example, you're not gonna put the blush near the center of your face because that makes you look more like feminine and youthful, I think. So you want to put it more like on the sides of your face. But she's very cute. So let's go with like a pretty classic blush. But that's something I try to keep in mind when I'm adding blush to a character, like where it would be. Try to make sense. Also, hold on. I've just noticed this isn't... I didn't want this colored in. Alright. Blush. Blush I'll usually just do multiply, very classic, and then adjust it depending how much I want, if the color is slightly off. Oh! Oh, she does actually look cute with a blush that's not as pink. Maybe we should do that for contrast. It's cute, but it's not having like the same effect. So maybe on her like shoulders and stuff. But then we can go in and add some more like classic pink blush on her face. Ah, feels like too much. Sure. Okay. And I guess I'm gonna add some highlights. I like my round brush for that. So I'll just go, I won't go white, but I'll go slightly lighter. And on her shoulders. Maybe cheeks. And I wanted some on her jawline here. She'll have some on her legs eventually, but I'm gonna do her socks first. Otherwise it's gonna be hidden. Let's push. I guess socks next. Why was there like the sound of a guy saying "mm-hmm" in the song? That makes me uncomfortable. Let's do socks. So I'm just gonna roughly fill it out. We don't have a lot going on yet, so this is the only part I think where we could be going over the lines. This is another song that feels like it should be copyrighted, but supposedly not. So I figured out last time that the playlist I picked just wasn't long enough, so at some point it like swapped to a different playlist, and that one wasn't royalty free, so that's why at some point there was like a remix of the Wii theme song playing, and I was like, that can't be copyright free. Well, it wasn't. So now one of my streams just forever has like that copyright claim thing on it, which I think it's fine. It's not affecting the video currently, but it still sucks. So this time I picked a longer playlist, but now I don't know, something about this song is making me feel like maybe it's not copyright free either. I'll check just to be sure. Well, it says it's in the royalty-free playlist, so if it's wrong, then that's not my fault. I'm also not convinced this fits the theme of the playlist that I picked. I wanted more of like an upbeat jazzy playlist, but this is very, I don't know, it's like lo-fi girl vibes. I think I don't like it. And we already shaded this, so we're basically just gonna... I think they're not super dark, right? Oh yeah, they're super light actually. Something about overlays and working. Oh, that feels worse. I don't know, something about like the yellowness of it is really gross. Maybe it's the color of the socks themselves. That's wrong. More purple? I don't know. It's because it's like, I don't know if it's as obvious on this computer screen, but it feels like the skin itself is very yellowy grayish, and then the shadows are super like pink, and it's really clashing in a way that I really don't like. See? It's super pink. I might have made underneath too pink. Maybe? So this would be stretched like thin on the knees because she's bending. Maybe on the thighs a little bit. I think that's close enough. It's not as pale as on the artwork, but I think it's cute. So let's flatten this. And I wanted to try something here. I'm gonna do some kind of highlight again. I'll use a half tone to make it like a bit more grainy. I guess it's not really working on this color. Let me try something. It's gonna feel weird, but it might work. It is working. Okay, hold on. We keep the grain just here. It's not as obvious as I wanted it to be. This is the halftone, right? Yes. Oh. It's the opposite of what I wanted. I wanted you to invert and cut all this. Maybe with a layer mode instead? Does that make sense? Because when you're wearing tights, there's like this kind of grainy effect. I'll leave it. Well, if I don't like it at the end, I'll just delete it. Maybe it feels odd that there's some here. Yeah, maybe that's it. Still don't like how pink this is, the shading. Sure, let's go with this. Okay, I think we might as well finish her socks. Get some of this color that we'll be reusing everywhere. It's a little purpley. Might have to be darker, we'll see. If we're doing that though, we should do the lace everywhere, and might be better to do that at the end. Like easier? Or we just leave it on top of everything? Okay, let's do it right now. Oh, it's already been 40 minutes? Ooh, I'm feeling suddenly less confident about finishing this on stream. Then I think I should do the hair next after this. So at least we get an idea what it looks like finished if we don't get all the little details down. I mean, there's not that much going on, so it's not like we can't. It's not like I physically can't finish it on stream. It's just like because I'm eating meals with people. It doesn't really work. Once food's ready, it's ready. I feel it would be rude to retreat to my cave. So I left the window open today because it's raining outside and that feels really nice. Like it's getting colder and I like the sound of the rain, so I left it open. Hopefully it's not messing with the audio so much. I was hoping no one was going to be walking outside and talking so that there's no weird background noise. And luckily that hasn't happened, but it could still be like messing with the audio because it's being weird. Unwanted noise. I feel like honestly I'm still not sold on her expression, so if I end up not finishing this on stream, I might really take my time and try to draw something else for her face. I don't know. Maybe once everything's shaded, it's gonna make more sense to me, but right now I'm not sure I like it. Okay, that's it for ties. Oh, it's okay. Yes, makes sense. And then other lace on her outfit we have here. Like this alone is gonna take so much time. It's also because I'm very slow. It's like, what's the fun in learning to rush your art? Drawing is like my little right. Yeah, drawing's like my little relaxing moment of the week, so I don't know. It would be useful to learn. Oh, I see. Oh, okay, hold on. Yes. Just don't want the other colors distracting me from my goal of filling all of this in. Yeah, I guess it would be useful for like commissions and stuff like that if I was able to finish pieces faster. Even for, I wanted to draw something because on Tuesday, I think on Tuesday, it's my like 1 month anniversary of streaming, and I know it's like it's nothing, but still, I didn't know if I would actually stick to it, like let alone enjoy streaming. So it does feel like a good milestone already. So yeah, wanted to draw something for that, but with everything else I have going on, it wasn't happening. But if I drew faster, maybe I could have. Okay, that's one thing. On her dress. I left some suggestions open for what we can do next on art streams. I don't know unless like someone specifically requests something. I don't know if I'm going for another Umamusume character. Cause I'm slow and this does take like a couple streams to get through an artwork. Though I don't want to do a stream where I try to instead of like doing line art and everything, I try to go straight from sketch and like render it. So that could be a faster stream. But yeah, I've already spent some time on Umamusume fan art, so I think I want to do something else. But if someone has a specific request for one of the girls, I'm happy to draw them. Because I do like the game a lot. But yeah, I had a mint sketch ready that we could work on. And I really, because I've been playing that, you know, that it's not, well, is it a game? Is it pronounced like W place? Because in my head it's just been like Woo place. Like the W is a sound. But yeah, I was playing that game a little bit before like everything went down and people started being kind of annoying. Like I woke up one morning and my artwork was gone. Well, it was like vandalized and I was like, oh, that's not fun if everyone's just fighting. And then there's all the discourse on Twitter and I'm like, don't know if I want to play anymore. Just because people are being annoying about it. And so yeah, I was like, oh, I want to try doing pixel art because it's a completely different skill set. So I was thinking it would be fun today to do a stream where I'm trying different pixel stuff, like different sizes of pixel art. But I really wanted to finish this specific piece, so maybe next art stream will be pixel art. Because I like streams where I don't know anything and I'm teaching myself it. Well, I do have some like vague idea of how pixel art works. I've done some like chibis and stuff, but they were very, very small. Oh, it's getting so hot already. It's not even been an hour. Something about this setup is like trapping the heat. I already miss my office in the other room. But yeah, it's because here it's like a lot more private. Which is good when there's a lot of people at home, but still. It's not ideal temperature wise. I'm also not sure how much batteries I have on my tablet. I charged it fully last night in preparation for this, so it should last until lunch break at least, but if I were to do a longer art stream, I probably would have to figure out a way to have it charging while I draw. Okay, there's just the one on the skirts left. That's the worst one. I think last time we ended up realizing that not much of the lace was showing in the end, right? Unfortunately. So we spent so long trying to figure out the skirt and the lace, and then most of it was hidden. Okay. This is leg. I think this was meant to be like just a little bit of the lace that was peeking. I bought myself Coral Island yesterday. I watched a friend play a lot of it back when it was freshly out, I would say. So there was no romance. A lot of stuff wasn't added yet. So I vaguely know what it's like to play. But I'm really excited to try it on my own. And now that there's more stuff to do in it. So I might be doing that today. I don't know. I've been meaning to start a new Animal Crossing island, which hasn't happened to me in like years. I think I finished. I think I've made good progress with like finished areas on 2 islands since the game came out, New Horizons. And like other than that, I've started brief ones and immediately given up. But I think maybe if I have a plan for this one, it could help. Oh, let's go. It's starting to look like something. Okay, I'm gonna do hair and tail next. They kind of go together. They're the same shade, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I need to not overlap with her skin. But the rest is okay. Because it hasn't been shaded yet. Is this part of the line art? Oh. Ta-da! Is that all the hair on top? I think so. Let's just clean up where her skin is, because we don't want any overlap. I scheduled some Dragon Age for next week because I miss playing it. With the con break, I think it's been a long time. I would like to make more progress in it. I think I just need to build up my stamina for longer streams. I've definitely been able to focus longer than in the beginning. Just shoulders. Wow, so hot. I feel like my iPad is I feel like my iPad is like eating up. It should not. I don't think an iPad should be so hot that it's making stuff around it warmer. It sounds bad. That's hair. Go away, son. We already know where you're coming from at this point. Like this. And this. Okay, so we'll clean up the skin again. I think that's it. Yeah. Oh, maybe this. I'm a bit swarmed on VTuber models right now, like commissions wise. So oh, sorry, dropped my pen. So I wouldn't be able to start working on it right away, but I want a new outfit. So I'm trying to pick a theme. I wanted an Halloween one, like a very simple witchy one, but I think realistically, looking at my deadlines for other people's stuff, it's not looking very realistic. So I need something less seasonal. Okay. What's your hair color? This is the base, and this is the darker shade. Maybe I'll pick more around here. Oh, that's the darker one. Here. Oh, maybe her thighs are more like orangey and see-through on the art, because otherwise everything feels pretty brown. Okay, it's been an hour. I really need this like stretch break, just like brain break in general. Oh, let me put the artwork closer for you though. It's starting to look like something. I don't think the dress... Well, the dress is going to take a while because we have to outline it with actual shading. Okay. Ooh, let's go. I keep my hair shading pretty simple. What should I tell you about when it comes to the con that we went to? Feel so focused. Yes, this might be like hidden by the hair underneath. I think that makes sense to me. Oh, I can hear my cats. Up to no good. I think I haven't done my dailies. let me open the game. And get my Golchi week bonuses. I've been trying to save up for the Halloween banner because rice is my favorite, obviously, as you can see. And the other one is I think it's Super Creek that gets the the mummy one, and it's really cute, and I also really like her. So I'm thinking it's gonna be the banner that I save for, but I don't know. I don't follow the meta for it as much as other players do. So I have no idea if now is a good time to start saving or if I'm like way too early or something. If you know more about this game than I do, please let me know, because I really want her. But it's also like I'm very early in the game because I haven't had a lot of time to play it. So it also feels like if I'm saving up too many carrots, then I don't have money to pull for characters and I can't make my Umas stronger, so I'm kind of stuck on career mode. So it's like, am I missing out on collecting more carrots by trying to collect carrots? I think that makes sense. And then her tail, cute tail. I don't like this. Yeah, I think I'll keep the tail super simple and then use texture for it. We'll see. Okay, I'm going to do a bit of a... No, that's not right. Maybe? Actually, maybe not. Maybe just this is fine. And do I want anything darker? Not sure I love it. Maybe let's just do highlights. Oh, actually. Yes, that felt wrong. Oh, her bangs are slightly lighter. That's cute. And that makes sense. It wouldn't be super stiff. Super thick, I mean. Oh, she's so cute. That's my daughter. Yeah. Brighter highlight. Usually it's more around the crown of the head, but I don't think it makes sense in this case. There's a cold breeze coming in. Okay, texture now. So I like these. I kind of just do it randomly, whatever feels right. Okay. Starting to make sense, no? Should we just do the dress now? Or should I finish the face? Nah, let's keep it for the end of the stream. So we're going in with the same strategy as before. We're gonna block out. Oh wait, this wouldn't be the same color because that's her sleeves. Would this happen? I don't know. Okay. Oh. Oh. I see. Skirt puff. This is skirt. This. All of this. It's gonna take a while to clean up. crap. Is it too late? I hate having to do this, but sometimes... Ah, oh, it's the socks. Oh, I was good all along. Oh. Wasted time. That's it, right? Okay, I'm gonna skip this song because what the hell? Okay, well, I just looked at the title of the playlist and it's not what I thought I picked. So that's why it's not exactly what I was expecting. This is just like chill lo-fi is what it's called. So, oops, my fault. But yeah, not picking that one again. I'm not really feeling any of the songs so far. Even just this background noise. I'm getting hungry. Is that good? I think so. Oops. I think I will start with the base color and then I'm gonna carve out the highlights. And I'm gonna make this more muted. And I'll make the highlights more bright. Maybe. We'll see. ugh, morning streams are hard. It's like it's convenient for me, but if I'm sleepy and not as talkative, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not worth it. Maybe it's a better idea to stream when I'm fully awake. I think that's a good start, but I think I want to add more variations to the dark areas, and I think this will need some highlights for sure. More purple? Oh, maybe. Oh, that could be fun, yes. Okay, well, it's not incredible, but I want to finish this before I leave. Or most of it, at least. Forgot, our hat's the same color, right? Yes. Okay, give me a second for stretching break again. But that's good progress, right? Maybe we do the roses next and then her neck thing. Okay, roses. I think I'll do flats because I'm running out of time, so we can at least see what it will look like when it's mostly done. Oh, it's the same color as. Okay, and her sleeves. Hmm? Oh. Okay, well, unfortunately, I keep having to mute myself because it's getting like the house is getting pretty loud. There's a lot of people walking around doing stuff. So I think that will be it for today. I'll post the finished one on Twitter for sure. I'll finish it after the stream, like just off stream, because I don't want to take another full art stream working on this. Unless that's what we want to do. I'll think about it. Probably not. It could be like a short Wednesday stream, maybe. But there's really not that much left to do. Um, we'll see. I'll think about it. But right now it's too loud. I'm worried that it's gonna pick up the noise and like people are gonna come in, and yeah. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.